Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining us. I'm gonna try to continue getting some of my the rest of my covers done. That one's gonna need some work. All right, we'll do this one here first. This one here is I took wrapping paper and wrapped it around a Amazon pack that's got the foam fill in it, and this is 7 inches wide by 8 3/4 tall. So, and then I got, these are papers that are like scrapbooking papers. I took and pulled and just printed tea stain on the back of it. I thought would be cute. And then I took and put some coffee dye papers in the middle. So then we can dress up the pages. Whoopsie, we got 2 of them there. So we can dress up the decorative pages because it's not really got anything decorative on them, but then you got plenty of writing space. So it'd be a good December daily, basically. And you can put pictures on this as well. Now, why am I grabbing 2 at a time? But yeah, all of this was scrapbooking paper from Hobby Lobby. I just printed coffee stain on the back of it and added in some coffee dye paper. And then see where this one here has the price tag on it, we're gonna put us a side tuck on that, and that's gonna be the middle of the journal. I thought that would be cute and pretty. So I have a bunch of these letters to Santa type things, so I thought that this would be good for that. So what I need to do is I need to cover the inside here with something. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you can see me. I know I've got a lot of flipping and flapping right now. But I was trying to get the camera back where you could zoom in and see a little better, because I keep raising it up, you know. So I'm like, oh, they can't see nothing. Alright, so I got a few pages here that I had pulled that I thought maybe we might be able to use. These are some that I had pulled out. It's like basically just leftover pages. And I don't really think none of them kind of goes with that, but this here, Merry Christmas. Let me see what we got here. That would be pretty. That would actually go good in that. I might take that and run that through and put some coffee stain on it and add another page to it. And here's some more of those where I took and ran the tea stain through on the back. So I thought I could use them for tags or pockets, and that actually I wanted to use them for tags. I had these 2 blue pages in there with the holly and poinsettia in it, but it didn't match none of the rest of it, so I took them out. And they're coffee dyed on the back as well, so we can use those. Alright, fumble fingers, get your mess together. Alright, that's another page we could add to that if we wanted to. We just need to print coffee stain on the back of it. That would be a good backing page. It's a scrapbook paper from way long ago. So long ago I couldn't even begin to tell you from when. Okay, so that's them scrap papers. I like that. I need to find another one. Now that is a whole different story. It's in one of these books down here. So let's go let's go with digging in our Hobby Lobby stash. Because that is where that came from, the old Hobby Lobby stash. I do not see it. I don't see it in these. Maybe one of those I used up last year, and it's probably the last piece I got. That's probably where it's coming from. Something I done used up, and that's the last one I had of it. Okay, that's 6x6 papers. Oh. There's some Hobby Lobby stash. Let's see. Okay, this is the new one that I got this year. That berry and pine. And then it was a whimsical Christmas. Let's see, oh, there it is. There it is. It's in that one. Let's look at you. And see, and then this here has some stuff that would go in that one that I wanted to do. See, it's got like the stamps. I could pull that out and do with that letters to Santa one. And these are kind of stamps, so I could do that because it has blues in it as well. And then this page I thought would be good to do like tags and pockets with. So while I'm in here, let's go ahead and pull them pages out while I'm thinking. And put them up here because I'm gonna start on that one tomorrow, getting all the fussy cuts done and all that good stuff. But yeah, that would be good for that. Some of these are really good, like country looking, and some of them's really kitty and cutesy. That would go good in that, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'll look at it and revisit the paper. Sometimes, you know, I got to revisit the paper so I'll know that it would be really pretty. Make tags and pockets with. That would have been good to go in that book. To go in that journal. I think we got enough pages though. Did I get one of them? Yep. What else was it I was going to look at? Oh, the snowmen's. Knucklehead. Quit talking and pay attention. Pay attention, woman. And this is pretty thick scrapbooking paper to be a Hobby Lobby. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's pretty with the snow. And you could cut all, I thought about taking and cutting these apart, using them as labels, the rest of them that I had. That's a pretty one. Alright, I think that is it. Okie doke. Excuse me. I was trying to hold it and I couldn't, and then blew it out like crazy. I'm sorry about that. And then I found Country Christmas they had. Kind of looks like patchwork quilt. And that's real pretty. That is beautiful. That would be really pretty in that. I like that. So that's pretty too. It looks more patchworky looking. And that'd be pretty to make some tags and pockets with. So like I'm saying, some of this looks kitty and cutesy. And then that's like a whole big collage sheet. It's that piece right there. Got two of those in there. Well, with all of that being done, let's put this back. Okay, now that I've got myself worked into a corner here. Alright, let's see. That's really pretty. I like that. That'd be cute to make some tags and pockets with. So would that. That. Ooh, there's some of those rose pieces that I've been making where I had scraps out of. Which one was this? Winterberry. It was from last year. Look at the cardinals. Oh, that's pretty. There's one, but not the same as that, is it? I don't think I'm going to find the same one. If not, we'll use this one. I'll keep my finger on it. Yeah, see, there's some of those scraps that we had. That's beautiful. That's pretty, too. And see, there's some of those where it had the wood pieces. Yeah, whoopsie. There's that. Well, shucks. I reckon we're just going to have to do this one. I wanted that because the type matched that. Now, let me see here. I'm going to leave this one out because that'll be a good one to work with a bunch of our journals. Let's leave this one out. Which I got some more stuff. I got so much stuff around me, y'all. I'm just claustrophobic up right now. Turkey and Kitty Christmas. There's that piece. Alright, let's put you in there. Let's see, can we make this work? I think I can. Not really. Not really, because nope, I don't think that's going to work. I was thinking maybe I could do that, but that's not going to look good at all. Well, shoot. Back to the drawing board, y'all. And that's a single sheet, and I don't know where I got it. I have no clue where I got it from. Well, daggone. I'm going to put these in this here so I'll know where they're at. Yeah, I probably should have got a little organized before I started this mess, shouldn't I? Okay. That goes there, that goes there. Alrighty. This one here is Evergreen Cottage. It's like greens, golds, and it has the gold foil on it. It's beautiful. And then this one is the Christmas Plaids. I knew I had one, but I couldn't remember where I put it at. And this is a Recollections Christmas Cheer. This was from last year. Ooh. What was them? That's pretty. And maybe if I did that, it would tie the greens in with it. I'm wanting something. I need something. Ooh, there's a snowflakes. That's real pretty. So I pulled this one out just for the fussy cuts, because I thought it would be pretty for the fussy cuts to try to make a topper or two out of them. And that's pretty. And that's real pretty. And then it has these big old pieces. I'm just like, what are you going to do with that? I mean, you know, really, what are you going to do with that? Well, shoot, y'all. I don't want to do another plaid because it's all plaited up already. But I like this one here because it has the gold on it with the greens. I just thought it was pretty. There's the holes. That would be pretty with the gold and the black. Sure would, wouldn't it? Or we could do the Christmas trees. Let's see if we got one. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. There's the black Merry Christmas. Oh, there's one more in there. What is it? Oh, shoot, y'all. And I hate that they put this tape on these things. Absolutely hate it. That's black Christmas trees with gold specks on it. That's pretty too. Close that back up. Make sure I didn't hit my recorder button. And I got a little thing that clicks that's hooked to my phone. Look, 16 minutes in and I ain't found nothing that I want to use yet. Ain't that a mess? I'm so sorry, y'all. I just take them and stick them down on the inside of it. Thought about using that, but I want something that has I think that would be pretty. Ooh, that's real pretty. I actually like these black and gold Christmas trees. Let me look at this. I must have used a whole piece. I think that might be quite pretty. I do like that a lot. I think that might be quite pretty. Either that or I'm gonna get some more of this paper and cover that with that. I mean, cause, you know, shoot, why not? Let me see. Now, after all of that, you know, I'm just gonna get the roll of wrapping paper out and finish covering it, which that would work right there. Yep. Why don't we just do that? Because I don't want to do that. I want to cover that. Oh my goodness. Woman, make your mind up. And see, this would actually be a good cover for this paper set here, because it has all the bits in it. Alright, so here, watch this. Because it has all the colors that's in that. So we're going to make a journal cover out of that. Yep. That is what I'm doing. Look at that. I pulled that to make some tags and pockets for that home for the holidays. Thought that'd be pretty. And this one with the twirl. And then that. Thought them would be real pretty to use for that. And I got this here pulled. And this, I don't know what I want to do with that. But there's another sheet of it. because I can take these and glue them together. And that be my cover, and then I can cut whatever off. Yeah. Alright. Change of plans. That's the cover for that. Good Lord. I'm going to take this white piece and put it with it so we can make some stuff with that. I'm sorry. I'm so indecisive. Alright, so then this here we'll just put back up. We'll put that cover up and save it for something else. And sometimes that's how it works, y'all. I mean, really it is. Because I'll get in here and I'm like, nope, I don't like that. I like the cover, but I don't like the papers that's going in it. So then we'll switch up and do something else. And I gotta set all of this back down here. I gotta set it down here one layer at a time because this is heavy. I know, y'all. I'm so sorry. So, yeah. Alright. Now, do I have envelopes for that? Or do I just want to make... Because that's going to be awful flimsy. So, I would need... Because, see, you can fold that. And use one of them. I need to get these off my cutter board right now because I'm about to use it. Just put them right there. I'm wondering if I want to use an envelope. I don't know. Let's glue them together and see. I don't really have no room up here to stuff this because all this stuff is full. This is all the stuff I still got to make. And I don't even know where that was at. Slide down under there. Let's move this pile back over here. It was in one of these pieces up here somewhere. Good gracious, now I've done lost all my bits. Just leave it alone, woman. Leave it alone. Now, if it was thicker cardstock, it would work, but that is not. That's not 65-pound cardstock at all. That's gonna be awful flimsy. So you know what I can do? I can get a white piece of, or a cream piece of 65-pound cardstock, glue that to both sides, and then cut it down. Sure enough can. Hush your face. That will be plenty thick enough. That'll be plenty thick enough to make a journal with. Alright, so that's what we're going to do, buddies. Okay. So, here is what I think I'm going to do. I'm not going to use that because I'm afraid it'll go through that other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and glue me a patch in the middle of this, hopefully to get that stuck down. I'm going to get it lined up, maybe. Then I'll sew around it. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? Alright, line the bottom up. And the sides. Best that you can. Stick that down. Of course, I run out of glue. Good gracious, what else can go wrong in this video? I swear. What else could happen that is not needing to be happening in this video? I swear. Because this is such a big area, and like I said, this is thinner scrapbooking paper. So instead of trying to glue the whole back and glue it to it, glue it down in the middle, and then take and stick it to the rest of it. That is the right way up. That is the right way up. So now let's turn it over. Keep it laid right way up. Do the same thing on this side. There's a little big old swap in the middle. And you know what? We could, the way these papers, because there are no, it is no, you know, direction of the papers other than the cover. We can take and make it a tall skinny journal and not have to cut it. Hush up, we might do that. Okay, line it up, line it up, line it up. Alright, so what I do is I line the bottom and the sides up. And then you put it down and it should be pretty good. And this is just going to be a kind of a rough glue. Then once we get it together and we decide what we want to do with it, if there's any places on the edges that need to be re-glued, we'll re-glue them. Uh-oh, let's not do that. So if you have two pretty pieces of paper that you want to use to make a cover, and you had a cover and you thought that was what you were going to use for about, you know, a good 2 or 3 weeks, and then when it come down to making it, you're just like, nope, that just don't match. Just don't match my stuff. And then you find papers that do match, and you want to make a cover. They're thin. Get you a matching piece of 12 by 12 cardstock, or if it was already 8.5 by 11, you know, non-directional, you could do it to the cardstock like that as well. Just as long as it's the same color as the background of it, you know what I'm saying? So then, like, if you don't line it up exactly, see where a little bit right there is not exactly lined up, then you ain't gonna be able to tell it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's gonna be good. You just take and make sure all of your edges are glued. Everything's glued down. Alright, so then we'll just go through, let's see, like that right there needs to be glued. If I get my fingers on it, good gracious. So I just go through and I try to pull it up. Yep, see that one there. Okay. Oh, here's a long piece. Let's get the wet glue out. Just in the middle, because everything on the side of it's glued, but the middle part ain't. So you do a little bit of wet glue on that, as you can get your spout down in there. There we go. And yes, sometimes this is what it looks like to be in my craft room. I get out stuff and I'm like, oh, that's going to work perfect. And then 5 minutes later, no, it's not. And that is truly what happens. Okie doke. Let's continue going around this side, making sure our edges are all down. Okay, then we'll flip it over and check the other side. See, we got a few pieces here. Just want to lift up. And just take the wet glue and go over it. Not glue the table, glue the paper, woman. Acting like it's got a piece of junk in it. Okay, so let's continue to go around the corner. Yep, see that corner's not on there good. Here's a little bit over here. Just a little bit. Okay. So now, I think we got that. Alright, whoops, no we ain't. Right there's some. Right here. Oh, come on, man. Just glue down. Alright. What's going on here? What are you doing? See, I knew it. I felt it, but I couldn't lift it up. It's just barely not glued right there. It is now. Just go around and make sure you can't pull up. You don't hear any paper flipping. That's what I'm doing. See right there, there's paper flipping. So it's not glued all the way to the edge, because that'll cause your journal to tear up. Your journal will come apart. See right here. I don't want our journal tearing up on us and pulling apart. Okay, I think we got it now. 3 hours later, we got it glued. That's gonna be fun. I actually think I'm gonna like that a whole lot better than what we originally had planned. Okay, now we got everything all out of whack over here. Okay. And then we can use this piece to make some ephemera bits or whatnot with it. So see, the way this is, this writing is either way, you know, however, whatever, which way. So that's non-directional. You know, this is all plaid. The only thing is, if I do that, I know some of my pockets are going to be extremely, extremely close to that. I'm saying that's really not non-directional either. Yeah, none of this is directional. So let's see, what are we thinking? Should we do that? Alright. I wanted this away because, you know, I done got pockets and such made. There we go. Flip it over, do it that way, because this side is up, and then even when you turn it over, yeah, there we go. That's the right side up. Let's do it that way. Even though the words is all every which way, these words right here, the bigger words, are right side up. All right, let's cut this down. Oh, those are 8.5. We need to cut it down to 9. And if it's directional, you want this to be your front, because it's got the Santa Claus and all that on it. So that'll be my front. So I'm going to turn it this way. And I want this to be the top, so I'm going to put it at 9. And cut it. And then that will be some good pockets. Okay, so then see, this is 12 inches long. And that's great. And that is 9 inches high. Okay. Well, let's bring this back, because we need to do a good old score on that. Alright, let's double check where we cut it at, down here on the bottom. Make sure it's glued good. Well, heck yeah, it is. Alright. And see, it's the same either way you go, so. Alright, let's get our scoreboard flipped over and let's score this. We're going to score it at 6. Where's my scoring tool? Which one do I want to use where it's not going to tear that up? I threw that knife that come with this thing away because it had a real pointed edge on it and it kept poking through my papers, so I threw it away. So we'll just use our, oopsie. Ooh, it's thick too. Ooh, it's thick, buddy. Alright, let's try this here. We just have to go real slow down it so we don't jump. Let's stay on track. If you try to take off down through there real fast, you'll jump the tracks. And tracks, I mean, see, See like where you go in here and you score? Yeah, you'll jump the track if you go real fast. See, and it's still wanting to do it up here. Now why are you wanting to do it up here like that? Why are you wanting to jump the track? And the only reason I'm scoring it is because we just glued it. And I use this edge. See how like on one side it's flat and you can cut. You flip it over on the other side, you score, and it's real good to push things up against to fold it. And I'm going to ease that over so it don't crick. And push it up against there, and we're going to fold that. And there is our cover. Shut up, y'all. Oh, that's going to be fun. And we'll put the little corners on it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Hush up. Alright, let's put a little varnish on our score line here. Now that we got it folded. And it cracked a little bit right there. That's fine. Because I want to put lace over it anyways. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm going to put a little sew the signature in. I'm going to put my corners on it. Put lace over this after we sew the signatures in. And I'm going to have the lace tie around the front. I got a real pretty lace bit that my sister sent me. Or brought me. That is like it's got a ribbon in it. It's a ribbon that I thought would be in it. Because it's kind of embossed. It's going to be real pretty. Alright, so that's what we're going to do with that. Yeah. So I probably would have been better just to lay that down, because now it looks like the front's a little bit bigger than the back, and that's okay. Just a hair smidget. And I'm not even going to try to worry about cutting that neither. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to worry about cutting it. Okay. Alright, so this is the way we're going, so flip it this way and start folding. Oh, that's going to be so fun. I like it. That's the middle. I need to look through here and make sure how many coffee dyes papers I have, because I think some of my coffee dye papers are displaced throughout it. Because I was wanting like every 2 pages to have a coffee dye page. I think I got it messed up. But yeah, this is how I fold my papers. I put them up against that score line on here. And it's a whole lot easier to have to fool with instead of trying to fight it to fold them. And just push the ends up against there. And no, I don't go back and unless it's a real thick paper, I don't go back and varnish it down, because then sometimes it's hard to get it all to stack together with it real tightly varnished, or you know, with the bone folder down it, because this is a little thicker cardstock. It's 65-pound cardstock, that is. So yeah, these that have the price tags on them, we're just going to put pockets over that. I ain't even going to worry about it. Just put a pocket on it. Pocket, belly band, whatever. It'll be covered. Okay. So now we can move this out of our way. Alright, so that is going to be the front page. There's 1, 2, let's put a coffee dye. One. Come here. 2 coffee dye. 1, 2, and a coffee dye. And I have 1 and 2. There we go. Did anybody count and see how many papers that was? I did not. So, see, I have 2 extra coffee dyes. And the only reason I did is, like I said, I had those blue holly and that other blue one that had the poinsettia on it in here. And I took them out because I was like, that don't really go with none of this. It's all blue and green and tan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's gonna be a cute little journal. Shut your face. Ooh, I love it, y'all. That is gonna be fun. That is gonna be a fun little journal. Cause see what I'm saying? Where all of those colors go with that so well. I mean, I love it. Love, love, love it. Oh yeah, that is gonna be fun. Yep. Okay, so then that will be sewed in there, like so. Shoot, let's go get, what time is it? We can sew the signature in it. Might as well while we're doing it, heck. I got my stuff out because I didn't really know what I was going to do when I sat down here, to be honest with you. I'm going to put green on it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put green on it because I think it'll blend in a little better on that middle page. Poker. Get me a needle. I got different sizes needles here. Different, it's not really like sizes, like, see, because this is I'm going to use a smaller pokey needle. Just so it don't leave you don't have to have a big of a hole. That's the only reason for that. And then I just lost it. There it is. Boom. Okay. So, and I got some charms and new dangles coming. So, 1, 2, 3, and some. Yeah, so I went shopping on the Temu and ordered me some charms and some more beads of different colors. And then I got the notification today that it was shipped. So hopefully I will get it soon. It said it would be here by December the 6th, and I was like, well, that'd be perfect. So I can get all my covers together, get all of my journals sewn in. And then when my charms, which I mean, I got a bunch of beads and I got dangles made up already that'll go with all the journals that I have, even the pink ones. But I would like to have some charms on some of them. And I'm glad I did not go with that tree that had the gold on it, because these are silver. And that works better. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I got all my papers stuffed together really good in the middle. I'm going to try to even this up here. And I'm just going to clip it. And I know I'm way off camera. I have to push it up against my belly to hang on to it sometimes. But so I've got my papers. Well, I did have them until I moved it. So I take my papers, I even them up in the cover. I take and poke it down in there with my thumbs and try to keep it as even as I can. And I pinch one side, holding the papers and the clips, then I pick it up, go to opposite side, and see where the papers, I'm pushing the papers into the spine, the fold. So then I'll go back up here and I'll push them back in up here, and I'll clip it. And I'll go back to the bottom end, make sure they're pushed in, and clip it again. And I'll flip it back up to the top. Sometimes this first one here gets a little loosey-goosey. And there we go. And we'll flip it. There we go. Now it's in there good. Now I'm going to get my mat where I always poke the hose in it. Okay. Whoopsie. Come here. We don't want to be stepping myself in the foot. Alright, so I'm going to go about halfway in the middle of the signature. You see where I'm at? Yep. We're just going to go halfway here. Eyeball school measure. Stick it straight down to where you feel it hit the mat, and then just hold it to the side and I poke it out. And that's how I do that. I'm going to go about 1 inch in from the top here, right in the middle of the paper fold till it hits the mat. I'm going to poke it out again. Give me my thing back. Let me have it. Okay, same thing on the bottom. I go about 1 inch in from the top or so, straight in that fold, and then poke it out the back. Okay. Alrighty, so then I got my thread already. I did 3 times the length of it. This because I like having long thread to put dangles and beads and stuff on. And see how that spread that paper apart. So now we'll cover that up because it, you know, it is scrapbooking paper. So I'm going to cover that up. This is a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. You go up through the middle, back in through the top or bottom, either one. And then when I come back inside, I go all the way down to the other end and go out. If I can hang on to the needle, I would. Give it to me. Okay. And so then I'll take, and see this thread here? And that piece there's the tail. So then we'll pull that taut. Hang on to your tail on the inside so you don't poke your thread. You want to come out the opposite side of your thread that ran down the middle. Okay? And those are not exactly even. So we'll even that up a little bit. And you'll know as soon as you start to tighten this up if you poke that thread. Okay, so now that's, and the reason you go on either side of it is when you tie your knot, it won't allow your knot to go back to slip through it. All right, so, oh, why are you not tight? You need to tighten you up, buddy. Okay. And tighten that up. And I always do 3 knots. just for good measure. And it is wax thread, so you'll have, you know, if you got darker paper on the middle, you'll have a little bit of wax on it. And see, and then you got your long tails here. Now you can tie a bow, and that's plenty of room to decorate, put charms on, beads on. You can run the beads up the string and tie it yourself, and that would be very pretty. I wasn't really planning on, I got it out just in case. I wasn't really planning on, you know, constructing a whole new journal cover, but I'm glad we did, because I think it's going to match this a whole lot better. And then I can take and, because I've got, you know, a bunch of stuff, letters to Santa type stuff that I want that cover for. So I'm kind of glad that we decided not to use it for this. Okay, so now we got our journal cover sewed together. Then we need to put I'm going to put I think I'll put either silver or gray. I don't think I have any black ones, but I know I got silver ones. I'm going to put them on these corners just in case, you know, because it is paper. And if it hits on the corner, it'll ding it, you know. You don't want that. And then once I do that, I want to take and put that ribbon down here and put lace running through here. I probably am going to try to do thin red and green silk lace. I'm going to do one of each of these a piece and run it around it. Just attach it here, and where it'll be attached underneath the lace here, and then it'll be free tying, but you won't have to worry about keeping up with the tie. Oh, that's going to be pretty, because see, that green and red would match that perfect. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, doke. Alright, so that's going to be it for today, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. It's Friday night, well, not Friday night, Saturday night for me. I had to work today, and I'm a little tired and irritated, you know, but, and no more reason than I'm just tired. That's the only reason why I'm irritated. Has nothing to do with anything else other than I'm just old and decrepit and my body hurts, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, these will be great pockets. Heck yeah, pockets. Yeah, so we can get about 4 pockets out of that. I want a pocket here and probably about here, and then we'll do a little pocket there where it has the Silent Night. Yeah, so that'll be good pockets for us through this, and I like that a lot. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Man, I'm telling y'all, I am so glad that y'all talked me into not putting that other curler on here. But see where these here are? Look, we ain't got to worry about that. See, we'll just, you know, right there at the tree, that's going to be a pocket. Or we can put it on the either side of the tree, and then we'll do Jingle Bells, and that'll be a little tuck spot, and that'll be a pocket over here. But yeah, right there, just cover it up, honey. That's all you got to do. Yes, ma'am. So if you've got that non-directional Hobby Lobby paper, like this one here was in that pack that they had out that I got there for $3 for I don't know how much it was. So yeah, you can print on the back of them because it's white, and you just cover that up. You sure can. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yep. So this one you can decorate on these pages, you know, because it's decorative. You can't really write on it, so I'm probably going to put all my pockets on the what I'm going to call the decorative papers, you know, like these. That'd be cool to write like on this right here. That'd be neat. So yeah, we'll put our pockets on those pieces. I don't think I'm going to put nothing on there at all. We'll put it on the back. Put pockets on the back of it. Might try to put whole page pockets on the back of them. Yes. So you have plenty of writing room. Be a good December daily. I have not done a December daily. So we might try to turn this into one. What did we say? It had 13 sheets in it. 12 or 13 sheets. I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It had 12 sheets, so that's 24 actual page. So you have 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that'd be a good December daily. Heck yeah, it would. Oh man, that is just cute. I love that. Alright, I'm gonna quit bragging about my work, get the heck off here, and then we'll come back tomorrow. We'll put our corners on it, put the lace down it, and the tie pieces on it, and then we'll go through our ephemera and see what we got to go with it. Alrighty, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and y'all have a good day.